How can a single Magic set be a smashing success and a huge failure? For this, we need to talk a little bit about how the Magic market actually works. So recently, you may have seen some pictures of store shelves overstocked with Spider-Man boxes, or maybe some flash sales trying to dump Spider-Man boosters super cheap. At the same time, Wizards has talked about how Spider-Man was a huge success and part of the reason why they made so much money last quarter. So what gives? How can Spider-Man be a huge success, but also rotting away unsold on shelves, even at markdown prices? So the way that the Magic market actually works is that Wizards sells booster boxes to distributors, and the distributors sell those boxes to vendors, to local game stores. And the local game stores, they need to place their order for the set way before the set actually releases. You know those super early spoilers they do every set? Wizards has said that those are for the vendors, so they can know how much of the set to order, and the vendors need to order shortly after those spoilers, months before the set releases, and months before we even have previews for most of the set. As a result, local game stores have to order based on how much they think they can sell of the set. Basically, they make an educated guess. They place their order with a distributor who got the boxes from Wizards, and this means that the money for those boxes ends up in Wizards' pockets months before the set actually releases, before we even get to preview season. And that money's locked in no matter how many boxes the local game store eventually sells, be it hundreds or be it zero. Wizards is going to get the same amount of money from that set. With a set like Spider-Man, vendors order lots of boxes because, well, it's Spider-Man. Spider-Man's iconic, Marvel's super popular, other sets at the time were selling really well. As a result, Wizards made a ton of money off of Spider-Man. And what we're seeing now, with prices dropping and overstocked shelves, doesn't really affect Wizards at all. That is just local game stores struggling to sell that product to players. Basically, Spider-Man was a huge success for Wizards before the set even released. Even if literally the entire Magic community, every single Magic player, boycotted Spider-Man and refused to buy any cards from the set, it wouldn't actually affect Wizards' bottom line at all, at least in the short term, because that money was already locked in when the vendors ordered months ago. However, this can hurt Wizards in the long run, because when it comes time for vendors to order Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or Marvel Legends, if they got stuck with a bunch of Spider-Man that they couldn't sell, they might order less next time, worrying that they're gonna end up getting stuck again with another similar set. Maybe it's not as popular as they think. Basically, any negative impact from Spider-Man, or really any set because they all work the same way, wouldn't be reflected until future sets if vendors decide to order less because they lost so much money on a past set. And that's how a set can be both a smashing success and a huge flop at the same time, at least in the short term.